What is going on, guys? My name is Commander Coach Sylveon KC, and welcome to the PDD Week 5 Team Builder. We are against Siege, aka JJ, coach of your Giraffe trees. Which I don't know why I gave him the abbreviation of GF. His team did consist of Jirachi, Dragonite, Crobat, Nidoqueen, Gyarados, Jellicent, Fletchlander, Scrafty, Ditto, Relicanth, Mr. Mime, and Mega Diancie. Now, he changed Dragonite to Gengar and changed Mega Diancie to Mega Latios. And right now they're still deciding if he'll be allowed to bring the mons he just changed out, or if he has to keep with his team before that he started the week with. Either way, I'm not going to change anything. I already built this team, and so we're just going to have to go with it. The team we are bringing this week is Victory the Victini, Fabio the Mega Ampharos, Sanquilla the Claydol, Casey the Sylveon, Azu the Azumarill, and Virgie the Mawile. This is Virgie's first game, aka Mawile. A very offensive set or a very offensive grouping that I feel like won't be very good. But we gotta go in there really strong. So first we have Victini here. Standard. I want to go expert belt. However, I want him to think that I'm like scarfed or banded, because this, if he's a timid Jirachi, we speed tie. I can't really do anything about that. I could potentially scarf, and I would outspeed everything in their mother. However, the amount of moves that Victini can use against his team is massive. V-Create hits Jirachi. Dragonite is the only thing that really can take much. Crobat is taken out by Bolt Strike or Zen Headbutt. Nidoqueen is taken out by Zen Headbutt. We're not taken out, but damn it. Doesn't want to take a Zen Headbutt. Gyarados doesn't want to take a Bolt Strike. Jellicent doesn't want to take a Bolt Strike. Fletchlander doesn't want to take a Bolt Strike. Scrafty doesn't want to take a V-Create. Ditto is interesting. I have U-Turn, potentially. Relicanth doesn't want to take a Bolt Strike. Mr. Mime. I can hit crit. I can click V-Create. Then Mega Diancie. Probably going to U-Turn out. But I may change this to Scarf later on. It depends when we play the game. If we play it soon, it'll probably be Expert Belt. I'm kind of seeing Scarf working really well. I just have to pivot a lot, which I don't really like to. I just want Victini to go in and get a bunch of kills. That's the goal for this week, is Victini to get some more kills. We have a backup plan if Victini can't get kills, because if Victini couldn't handle it, Fabio sure can. Mega Ampharos, we're finally bringing an agility set with Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, and Volt Switch. Pretty simple, actually. Everyone's like, run Agility Ampharos, so I'm going to run Agility Ampharos. Dragon Pulse, it's Dragonite, and he doesn't have, besides Mega Diancie and Mr. Mime, is only 2 fairies, so Dragon Spam will be helpful. And then Thunderbolt hits Crobat, Gyarados, Jellicent, Fletchlander, and Relicanth. So, Mega Amp seemed like a really good choice. Our third mon this week, I was torn between Yuxi, Claydol, and Excadrill, but I wanted to get rid of some of my ground weakness, so we went into Claydol this week, also because I needed a ground type move this week. So leftovers, just a really bulky set, enough speed to outspeed Nidoqueen, like a no speed invested Nidoqueen, which I'm sure he's going to be max speed anyway, so just have to deal with it. But if he has no speed investment, we outspeed Nidoqueen, which is really helpful in all honesty. I'm going to make this change right now. Instead of being in that, it's going to be here. Oh no, it's not. I don't want an even number of HP. We will put you back where you were. But Clayton, rocks. Looking at his team, Dragonite doesn't want to take rocks. Crobat doesn't want to take rocks. That's his only real form of defog. Gyarados definitely doesn't want to take rocks. Fletchlander definitely doesn't want to take rocks. So, rocks would be really helpful against his team. So I figured I might as well, I stressed hazards when I was prepping. Though, I'm expecting Jirachi for fairies. I'm expecting Crobat because he needs some form of hazard control. I'm expecting Nidoqueen. I'm expecting Mega Diancie, Mr. Mime, and Ditto. Ditto is hard for me to prep for because he will be scarfed anything. So, like, this would work. Like, if he goes into, if he does Victini, let's do this. He clicks U-turn, and it does a crap ton to me. He does Fabio, he clicks Dragon Pulse. He does Sinquilla, I can't keep rocks up. Our next Mon is an offensive Sylveon this week. I figured I'd go back to my original Sylveon stuff. So we have Expert Belt Sylveon, Hyper Voice, Heal Bell, Hidden Power Fire, and Psyshock. This is a very interesting set. So Hidden Power Fire is for Jirachi. Literally only for Jirachi. And I know we can't outspeed this thing, but if I can expect a switch in, I may change the Expert Belt, depending on how much Jirachi takes from Hidden Power Fire. I may change the Expert Belt to Barbac Berry, I think, the one that's Steel for Steel, because this would be really good against Jirachi. And then Dragonite, obviously, will take out Crobat is Psyshock, and we should be able to live any hit. Nidoqueen is interesting because Psyshock would do a lot, however, Nidoqueen has poison moves. Gyarados is Hyper Voice, Jellicent's Hyper Voice, Fletchlander is probably Hyper Voice, Scrafty's Hyper Voice, Ditto's Hyper Voice, Relicanth's Hyper Voice, Mr. Mime is Hyper Voice, and Mega Diancie is Hyper Voice. A very offensive set. Sylveon really doesn't outspeed. It outspeeds Scrafty, so if it's a non-out, I may have the HP down lower and do a calc to see what a max speed timid Scrafty is, so that we can outspeed that all the time. Other than that, Sylveon outspeeds other cats. Woo. We go into Azu now. We're bringing back from week 3. I think I faced Lackner week 3. And we had Kelbaberry, Azu. A very similar set, however, Waterfall knockoff is normal. Play rough again, so that hopefully we won't miss it. But Ice Punch. And the reason for Ice Punch is for Dragonite. Even though Play rough would work better for Dragonite. Well, no, Ice Punch works better for Dragonite. Crobat, Gyarados, it would be decent. But mainly for Crobat, just so that it's something for Crobat on this set. I mean, knockoff Waterfall probably. And then our last set this week, we're bringing 3 fairies. This is a poison resist, and that is Virgie, the Mawile. Rocky Helmet, Fire Fang, Sucker Punch, Taunt, Iron Head. This is a weird set. Mawile really can't outspeed anything, so I don't have to worry about that. Fire Fang again is for Jirachi. I may change that later on. I don't know. Or if Fire Fang could also be for Ditto, if I'm expecting a Ditto switch in, that would be helpful. Sucker Punch works well for Jirachi. It works well for